Leptin resistance keto. Leptin resistance keto, losing weight can be quite challenging. What's more, keeping the weight off can also be quite daunting, especially if you have been on the diet roller coaster in the past. Dieting and exercising are only temporary ways of losing weight. Leptin resistance keto. The weight is often regained sooner than expected. If you feel like your appetite increases every time you counter-restrict your calories intake, your body may be in innate survival mode. When the stored energy reserves are threatened, our bodies kick into an innate survival mode to maintain energy balance. Obesity and metabolic disease, such as type 2 diabetes, can disturb the natural signals that the body uses to regulate energy balance and appetite, making weight loss even more difficult. According to the scientific basis behind appetite, there are various factors that regulate how we experience hunger and the effect those signals have for counteracting weight loss. This article will highlight how a well-formulated ketogenic diet affects appetite and the manner through which you eat can help you lose weight, improve your health, and maintain the weight loss. Studies have shown that obese people have diets very low in carbohydrates compared to those with higher carbohydrate diets, have consistently shown a greater initial weight and body fat losses. The low carbohydrate diets are designed to induce nutritional ketoacidosis 1. However, in all the studies, it has been demonstrated that the initial weight loss stopped after 6 months and regain had begun. Therefore, reducing the advantages of a carbohydrate-restricted diet. Leptin resistance keto. Studies have shown that most individuals who are instructed to eat a well-formulated ketogenic diet lose substantial amounts of weight with reduced hunger and cravings. Nutritional ketosis promotes weight loss with reduced appetite and better access to body fat stores for energy. The nutritional ketosis has been linked to a variety of causes, such as increased energy expenditure or metabolic advantage to boredom because of restricted food options when on a high-fat diet. The leptin diet was introduced in the early 2000s and promised to help get more energy from less food. Moreover, the diet suggests using supplements along with the program. The diet revolves around 5 simple rules, including never eating after dinner, eating 3 meals a day without snacks, not eating large meals, eating a high-protein breakfast and limiting carbs. Unlike any kind of traditional diets, the leptin diet allegedly targets leptin rather than focusing on things like calories and ketosis. Leptin resistance keto for a well-balanced diet to help you lose weight. Does the leptin resistance keto really work? The fat tissue in the body make leptin hormone. The function of the hormone is to regulate body weight. The more fat tissue a person has, the more leptin they make. According to research, leptin plays a major role in your feelings of hunger and satiety. Leptin is effectively the fat cell's signal to the brain that indicates the repletion of body fat stores, says Martin Myers, MD, PhD, professor of internal medicine at the University of Michigan. The main focus of his work is on the biology of leptin. The leptin diet philosophy states that you can master the hormone and break free from food obsession just by following a few simple rules. Unlike the ketogenic diet, the leptin diet encourages eating fresh and whole foods. However, given the current research about leptin, it isn't clear what the leptin diet has to do with leptin or how these rules line up with the biology of leptin, Dr. Myers says. The ketogenic diet is formulated with a list of foods are considered okay and foods that are completely off limits. In addition, calorie levels in general impact the levels of leptin. Successful dieting can help with weight loss and decrease the levels of leptin. When the levels of leptin fall because of dieting or other forms of caloric restrictions, the brain thinks that the body is low on calories and increases hunger. In addition to this, it also slows down the metabolism and burns fewer calories. In this case, the brain tries to compensate for the weight loss to go back to the weight before beginning a diet. This is why weight cycling is common in people who are following any diet. The body fails to recognize the excess that is not needed and will do whatever it can to defend that. According to Fatima Cody Stanford, MD, mph. This is physiological and not related to willpower. If you are concerned about the amount of leptin in your body, then your best bet is to ask a healthcare provider and endocrinologist to measure your leptin levels. People who are obese are more susceptible to leptin resistance, which is a disorder in which there is a lack of sensitivity to the hormone. The most important thing is to understand what leptin really is. Leptin diet primarily emphasizes on restrictions and discourages you to snack or eat outside food. However, these factors do not take into consideration other factors that influence food choices, such as food cravings. What's more, the food restrictions naturally lead to binge eating. Therefore, the idea is not to eat less to cure the food obsession, but to avoid foods that are harmful for your health. For this reason, the leptin diet has the better odds of helping you lose weight. Leptin sensitivity in the keto diet. A low-carb and high-fat diet has a positive effect on leptin sensitivity. Here's how it works: lowers circulating leptin and insulin levels. Research has shown that following the keto diet for 10 weeks does not only help you lose weight, but also maintains long-term reduction in circulating leptin and insulin levels. The study was conducted on 50 obese participants who followed the keto diet for 10 weeks. After the program was over, the participants lost significant weight and maintained the reductions in circulating leptin and insulin levels at 62 weeks post-study too. In other words, the keto diet reverses leptin resistance in people who are more sensitive to hunger. Decreased appetite. The ketogenic diet decreases hunger through several different mechanisms. It decreases the amount of circulating ghrelin, hormone that makes you hungry. In addition, it boosts a hormone called cholecystokin, which binds to the hypothalamus and reduced hunger. It reduces levels of neuropeptide Y, a factor in the brain that stimulates appetite. Stimulates weight loss. Keto makes weight loss a lot easier. Many people lose weight on keto because they do not feel as hungry, even when they are on a mild calorie deficit diet. You can eat without counting the calories and you will still be losing weight. Keto works for weight loss in several different ways. It decreases appetite, increases satiety and fat burning, prevent insulin resistance and improve moves sensitivity to leptin 4. Moreover, even if you are not on keto, there are several ways you can rewire your hormones to feel full even with less food. 1. Avoid binge eating. 2. Eat less sugar and overall carbs to improve insulin sensitivity. 3. Exercise regularly. It is shown to improve insulin resistance. 5. 4. Reduce stress. The stress hormone, cortisol, can weaken leptin sensitivity. 5. Get proper sleep at night, because sleep deprivation also decreases leptin levels and increases ghrelin. 6. Lose weight. 7. Stay away from a high-carb diet, especially fructose, because it increases your risk of developing leptin resistance. 8. Try a leptin resistance ketogenic diet. When we talk about losing weight, balancing energy and food intake, leptin hormone plays an important role. Leptin is what makes you feel satiated after a meal and tell your brain to stop storing fat and start burning it. A leptin resistance.